Hey, this is Rick Theriault, Maine Real Estate Guide. I'm up here in Township, Maine, which is outside of the city of Caribou, up in Aroostook County, or for those from here, the county. And what I have for sale today is a 134.5 acre parcel of land that is a mixture of farm fields and woodlands. It was an old homestead at one time. The home is long since gone. There still is currently an old barn that perhaps you can save, but it's going to need some work. She's showing her age, but if you're up for a project, that may be a project you might want to take on. But this is a great parcel of land. We'll check it all out in intimate detail. It's coming to market at $129,000 for 134.5 acres of farm field and woodlands. The soils here, according to the USDA soils maps, are of excellent quality. They're described as gravelly loams. This is nice soil. We're starting to get the fields ready and planting oats and potatoes on some of these abutting parcels. But we're right on the Haney Road in Township, and that's a town-maintained road. So you've got year-round access, got utility power. It's up ahead of us. It was the old homestead. You can see evidence that that's where the home sat. There's a beautiful lilac bush, some wild roses, and actually a couple lilac trees. Apparently in this area here was the remains of what was the fireplace in the home, but the home is long since gone. There's a little more on the barn. She's in need of repair if you want to save it, or maybe you want to take it down and utilize some of the timbers and boards in the construction of your home. Perhaps something to think about. But this is a beautiful parcel of land. Township is an unorganized township in Aroostook County. Unorganized townships don't have any local government. They're managed by the state of Maine. What they do have are low property taxes in comparison to their neighbors. So the taxes here in Township would be much less than those in neighboring Caribou. So we're starting down the field road, which goes to the very back of the property. The property is about a mile deep. It's got a nice green field on the roadside, which would make a great home site. There's a second field beyond this strip of trees. We'll go check that one out. There's a lot of merchantable stems of especially aspen, right here in this patch of woods. So if a person wanted to do a select harvest, there's definitely trees here that are merchantable size. If you wanted a little more privacy, building in this field is an option as well. You could, again, it's not too far back, so getting utility power wouldn't be too cost prohibitive. Or alternatively, if you wanted to be off-grid, this would be a great location to do so. Lots of maple trees and beech trees. I see some yellow birches. Some very nice parcel. One of the great things about this part of the state of Maine, Aroostook County, is just the vast panorama. Views here can be spectacular. Very low population and rolling farm fields and woodlands. It's just beautiful, especially at this time of the year. Yeah, we're back on the field road, and if you're looking for a home site or a place to build a recreation cabin or just a nice piece of ground to hold as an investment, this is a beautiful piece of land. They have had a selective harvest done here about 14 years ago. The woods look great. This is a nice stand of predominantly hardwood. There's some merchantable stems, especially of aspen, that are linear size. But there's a lot of young hardwood regen of predominantly, well, a lot of maple and beech and yellow birch. This area here, which when they logged it was probably a yard. I would assume that's probably where they piled their logs and probably loaded them onto logging trucks when they were coming out of here. But if a person wanted to build an off-grid home back in the woods, away from the road, this area here is just beckoning you to do so. The land itself in general is relatively flat, gently sloping. There's not a lot of elevation change. There's some, but not a lot. But this is a nice area here that would be easy to clean up, and maybe clear a few more trees so you'd have better solar exposure, no shading on your solar panels. So here's a 360-degree scan of the place that I'd build a home if I were to move to this property. I'd come here in the interior, away from the road, and build an off-grid home site back here. I'd have a nice solar system oriented to the south. So we're dropping down off of what I would surmise to be the height of the land, kind of in this geographic center. And most of the acreage on the front 3/4 of the property are predominantly hardwood or open field. We're going to start getting into an area where we're transitioning into some mixed growth. I see some softwood stems intermixed with the hardwood. That's your mixed growth. And then a pretty dense stand of softwood, predominantly spruce and fir. The spruce and fir, a lot of them are of studwood size. It means they could be milled into 2x4s. This morning on my drive through, I saw signs of moose and bear. I haven't seen any deer sign yet, but I'm sure there's some around. This time of year, the ruffed grouse are sitting on their nests, so I wouldn't expect to see any out and about right now. But shortly, we'll start to see ruffed grouse and their little chicks. Yeah, this would be a good area to have a good grouse population with all the hardwoods and some open areas. We have some wild blueberries right here. I've seen blueberries and raspberries. I bet there's hazelnuts here too. I haven't seen any yet, but that doesn't mean they're not here. Don't know if you can see that. Some mother grouse trying to get me away from her nest. I can hear the chicks in the woods. She's doing the broken wing dance, trying to get me away from her babies. She's doing a good job. As I mentioned before, this is a great area for game. And these partridges would be on their nests, and she sure is. Look at that display. Isn't that cool? Now let's let her get back to her nest. So this is Rick Theriault, your Maine real estate guide, on location in Connor Township, Maine, on 134.5 acres of rich farm class soils with open fields and dense stockings of merchantable timber, predominantly hardwood, but a good amount of softwood as well. If you're looking for a on-grid or off-grid home site with lots of privacy, lots of game, the ability to have a sustainable lifestyle, give Rick Theriault, your Maine real estate guide, a call at area code 207-731-9902.